Hey guys, Billy of Speed Force Productions here, and I just thought I'd show this little video where I'd show off some scrapped animations that I created. This is from 2016 up until now, but it's not much, but it's just some stuff I thought maybe I could just show this off to everybody. With all that being said, let's get started. So the first animation I want to show off is a Minecraft recreation of the Sonic Mania trailer that came out during the 25th anniversary party in 2016. As you can see, this is literally all I've done with it. I just did a couple of my own versions of the gameplay to classic Sonic games, and even the foot tapping and even the text and the Sega logo at the beginning. I had this idea because when I did my previous YouTube channel, Cool Free Gaming, I did a Project Sonic 2017 one, as we know now as Sonic Forces, and I thought, why not do a Sonic Mania one as well? As a matter of fact, I think someone actually suggested it to me. I'm not too sure on that. Might have to try and refresh or something. But then I did some things, and then I just stepped away from it for a while, and obviously now it's just scrapped. It was never really shown. Only 2 bits of animation were actually shown to the public, which was the Sega logo bit and the foot tapping. That's all anyone ever got to see of it. And yeah, obviously I probably would have had a more difficult time doing that than anything else, so I just obviously stopped it. Will I ever go back and finish it? Most likely not. Alright, let's get into our next animation. So the next animation I have here is a remake of the first 2 episodes to a series I did on my previous YouTube channel, and the series was called Cool Free Gamer... Wait, no, it was called The Adventures of Cool Free Gamer HD975, that was it. Yeah, all I've done is this scene and the next scene that you're gonna see, because these 2 were actually completed scenes. I do recall having other, production on another scene that takes place after this scene, but it didn't get very far, and yeah, the reason behind it was because, I looked back on the original versions of those episodes, and I decided I wanted to remake them. Obviously, I didn't fulfill that, because it didn't get very far, and not all of this was lost, because I actually used this exact scene that you're seeing right now, and I used it during a flashback sequence of Season 2 of the series. But yeah, if I did manage to succeed, then it could have been just fine. It would have looked better. That would have been the definitive way of watching those episodes instead of the original. If you wanted to watch them, then yeah, that's fine. But it's clear that the original versions of those episodes, yeah, those are the only versions you're gonna see in full. Will I ever go back to making those remakes? Well, no, because this series then turned into Cool Free's Quest, so yeah, there's no point going back to it. The next one we have here is the original version of Alternate Worlds and episode 2 of it. Only 1 episode of the original series actually came out, and yeah, this series went nowhere on that channel. And luckily I'm trying right now to make the new version of the show a lot better, and has a better story, more of a meaning to stuff, and I could actually have another episode out, because we actually have 2 episodes that are already out. Anyway, so this would be part 2 of being in Sonic's world, which the first episode, that's where we were taken to, and there wasn't really much of a meaning to it afterwards, so yeah, I don't know where I was going with this. I'm glad that I fixed it now. So now we have some better animation. It was much better to animate this than it was when I did the first episode, because it was a pain trying to animate because the program kept freezing. Basically, all this was is just a tiny bit of fighting at the beginning, and then Sonic and his friends just making a portal so the character can just like get out. And right now we can see the portal scene. Yeah, there's not much to this, and yeah, I'm glad that I changed Alternate Worlds to be a much better series than it would have been if I just kept the original version. Will I come back to it? No. Next up we have the Infinite music video, which I did announce on this YouTube channel, but I never continued it because I just didn't have the passion to keep making it. All that you're seeing right now, this is literally all I've done, just a couple of shots of Zavok, Chaos, Metasonic, Shadow, and Infinite, and yeah, there's not really much to it. It doesn't seem like there was much energy put into it. And then there's this shot here, which would have been at the beginning of the music video, where you see the Phantom Ruby, and then it would have gone into an orange light close-up of Infinite. Yeah, I could do this a lot better now if I feel like it. Like maybe someday in the future, maybe I'll bring this back and I'll make it the better music video than I could have done if I kept going with this original version. So yeah, if I would come back to it, I might consider it. This next one I teased like a bunch of times when I was making it. Basically, just from reading that title that you saw, it's a Sonic the Hedgehog version of one of the trailers for Avengers Infinity War. I was meant to have this out by the time that the film originally released last year, but obviously that never happened, so I thought maybe I could still make it, but I clearly lost interest because if I didn't, you wouldn't be seeing it in this video. And this exact shot with Silver, you actually had seen that shot before because that's the one I teased the animation with the most. And yeah, I mean, it probably would have been pretty cool if I did finish this, but yeah, I just really lost interest making it, so there wasn't really much of a point me continuing to make it. Will I ever go back? Nah, not really. I'm not really interested. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave this as it is. I'm glad that I did do some bits with it, but it just wasn't really for me. Oh well. This next one is really short. So this was meant to be for an animation to me celebrating 27 years of Sonic the Hedgehog, because that was going to be his 27th anniversary. This is the only shot I actually ever made for the animation. It's just Sonic relaxing on a palm tree. So yeah, there's nothing much to it. It would have gone into a bit where you would see like flashback images of past games with Sonic, and yeah, it didn't get far. I mean, I would have wanted to keep going with it, but obviously I didn't. Will I ever come back to it? Maybe. I might bring back that animation someday, but as of now, I've got no intentions, so we'll just leave it as it is. Maybe for the 30th anniversary of Sonic, I could bring it back. Again, we'll just have to wait and see. And finally, for the last script animation I want to talk about, this is basically a Sonic the Hedgehog version of the Leap of Faith scene from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. This was made like only a week after I saw the movie, and I loved the Leap of Faith scene so much that I kept thinking, how would this go if this was in the world of Sonic? I still have that idea somewhat in my head, and I would love to get it out, but I don't want to get it out through this animation. All that you've just been seeing here is literally the only pieces of animation that I actually had made for this animation. And again, like I said, maybe I'll come back to it someday where maybe I could just tie it in with like one of my upcoming projects, or maybe I could, I don't know, just make a new, better version of it. But until then, I am not continuing this, and maybe I just need to develop the idea a bit more, since that was a bit more than a leap of faith in the animation, so yeah, perhaps I'll just need to work on it a bit more. Well, I guess that's it for the scrapped animations. Like, this isn't every single animation that I've had in the works, other than Return of Chaos, Alternate Worlds, the new version of it, and Kulfi's Quest, and even some other stuff. There is other stuff coming out that are animated I'm gonna be making. Like, I have this Halloween animation that's in the works at the moment. Like, I've got the idea, I just need to animate it now. So yeah, we'll be seeing more animations soon. Fingers crossed that these aren't like scrapped ones this time, because I really want to get these out. So anyways, yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all for my next video, and my next video is gonna be a pretty big one. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you all next time. Till then, take care.